In this video, we're going to give you an overview of why you would use a data repository and how to use it. To get to the data repository, you can get to it a number of ways. You can click the data repository button here on the ribbon bar, or you may have it already docked over on the right hand side of your GIS editor as one of your tabs. This is like many of the other windows in the GIS editor where you can drag it off or dock it accordingly, however you want to set up your window management. The data repository itself is made up of two different components currently. First component is base maps, and this allows you to add a base map to your mapping project. We have three different types of base maps, including the ThinkGeo World Map Kit, OpenStreetMap, and Bing Maps. To add a base map, you can either right click on it, say place on map, or just double click the base map and it'll be added to your layer list on the left hand side. To remove the map, you can just right click on the layer list and say remove as well. The most useful feature of the data repository is being able to connect to data folders. So data folders represent folders on your file system that can contain different map data sets that you use often. By default, we set up one that contains some of the sample data we deploy with the GIS editor, but you can easily add your own data folder by right-clicking and saying add new data folder and browsing to the folder on your computer where you store your map data. You can also click the add data button up here on the top toolbar to add your data folder as well. Once you have your data folders added, it's real easy to add map data to the map. Instead of having to browse through it via the Add Layers button up here on the ribbon bar, you can easily just right-click on the shapefile or layer and say Place on the Map. That'll add it to the map accordingly. You can also just double-click on the file too, and that will add it as well. So you have many different options for adding layers to your map very easily. Also at the top of the data repository, you have a search box here. So let's say you have a data folder with lots of different layers or data files, and you want to quickly filter it down. So in this example here, we have a couple different layers that are just for the United States. So if I just said US and hit enter, you can see now I've filtered down my subset to just show those two layers so I can quickly add just them to the map without having to pick through a real long list. This could be very handy when you're dealing with lots of different layers and large data sets. I hope this video has been helpful for you and shows the value of the data repository to make your job of making maps easier. Thank you.